Hello there, people. Thank you so much for watching this video. This is Andy coming to you live from andy@trigger.com, and I'm so grateful that you're watching this video today. And today I just wanted to share a bit more light on Paycation versus WorldVentures. This is just to should I say, a video to go with the blog post that I wrote, and I've got a few questions, so I thought, I'll come out and then I will share with you my understanding why I chose one company over the other. So by the end of this 10-15 minutes video, you would know exactly why I decided to choose one company over the other and the basic bare bones that you may want to consider when you're looking into any of these companies. Now, a little bit of a disclaimer here. This video here is not, this presentation is not about bashing any company. It's not about, the worst company. Is nothing to do with that. It's just purely why I chose one company over the other, and why I personally believe that one company works for me, right? I don't know what works for you, but why one company works for me. And at the end, I'm gonna share with you what that company is, and I'll give you an open invitation to come and see what we're doing. However, please, if you belong to any of these companies, don't throw any stones, because that will not be appreciated. That is not cool. It's a bit immature. And yeah, so let's get started, guys. So Paycation versus WorldVentures, right? So first of all, I'm going to start by explaining again. Like I said to you, this is bare bones. Now, I don't like complications. I like things to be simple. If you're like me, you like simple stuff. You like straightforward stuff. It doesn't have to be complicated. Now, the reason why I've done this also is that when you're taking a decision like this, you shouldn't really sit on it for days and weeks, right? This should be something you should take, you should know with a hunch that you like this. And if you do, you should just ask yourself 3 questions. What's the best scenario? What's the normal, the most likely scenario? And what's the worst scenario that could happen? And then you just go with it. That's the way I make my decisions, and it's worked for me so far. So what is WorldVentures? WorldVentures is a luxury travel club that has a business opportunity on the side. Now, I'm assuming everybody watching this video is interested one way or the other with the idea of starting a home business, or a business opportunity or something like that. So WorldVentures is a luxury travel club that has a business opportunity wrapped up into it, so you can do both. So how does it operate? WorldVentures operates through DreamTrips. Now, DreamTrips are pre-packaged vacations, resorts, and stuff. They pre-package all these things with the experiences built into them. So they'll have all these trips that's built out of the box, and all you have to do is go out there as a club member, pick one, and then go, right? You can pack a bag and book a flight. That's it. That's the way you work it. And they pass the savings on to their club members. So when you join, and they also have a booking engine, right? And the booking engine allows club members to save on things like car rentals, resorts, villas, hotel rooms, and they have a little perks where you get paid for booking all that good stuff. But let's just focus on what the main core is. So it's a booking engine that has some perks added to it. Now, it's built around experiences, like I said. So DreamTrips is already pre-packaged with experiences and the things that you most likely would do when you go to a certain location. So what's the hook? The hook is you have an option to be a club member, or you have an option to promote the club, which means you're just in a business opportunity side of things, or you do both, right? Again, sorry, I think this word is out of place, right? So you can either get involved in the business opportunity, or you can be a club member, or you can do both. Now, but most people I've come across do both, and there's a reason why. I'm going to try and explain that to you later on. Now, let's go into Paycation. What is Paycation? Paycation is a travel company or a brand that allows average people to get involved in the travel industry as a certified travel agent. Now, this is 2 totally different things. Paycation allows you to be a travel agent, and they also have a business opportunity on the side. So what does this mean? This means that when you join Paycation, you join as a travel agent. And what does a travel agent do? They book travel for people, right? So you will go out there and you will book travel or resorts or hotels for people. And if you wanted to get involved with the business opportunity, the way they work it is a little bit different. I don't have a lot of info into that, but you can get people, refer people to be certified travel agents, which is the business opportunity side of things, and you get paid off of their effort. So how does it operate? Paycation operates with Priceline, and they also have a booking engine that can be used either by the certified travel agent or somebody else. So what's the hook? The hook is to start as a certified travel agent, or you can become you can get involved in the business opportunity, or you can that word is not correct word. I don't know what word that is. Or you can get involved, you know, in the business opportunity by referring people to be certified travel agents. Now that's how it works. So now you can understand the major differences, right? These are like two different school of thoughts. Now I'm going to show you WorldVentures and Paycation. The reason why I believe you should get involved in WorldVentures and why Paycation. Personally, if you like to travel, or if you want to travel more, or if you love to travel, right, or you love that luxury lifestyle, you want to do more, right, with your life, WorldVentures is a better option, right? Because why? Because you're part of a club, and the club allows you to travel more. Now, if you were to go for the business opportunity, there are also other perks that allows you to travel more, because you get paid off of the back of other members and other travels you book. You get travel dollars and stuff like that, which is cool. But the main idea is that if you love to travel, if you don't like to travel, WorldVentures is not for you, right? If you don't like to travel, WorldVentures will be like a long drag. You have to like to travel, or you have to love the idea of travel. Simple. Or experiencing more in your life. Now, Paycation, on the other hand, if you're not so much bugged about traveling, you're not so much bothered about it, you're only like, okay, you know what, I can book travel for people and I like that way of doing things, Paycation is good for you, right? So these are two different school of thoughts. One is to be a club member and have the opportunity to earn or do just a simple one, or one is to be a travel agent and the work that comes with it, or be a business opportunity kind of person. So with WorldVentures, there is a normal membership. They have like gold and it's a standard and platinum, right? So you've got most people start on the normal one, which is the gold. I've heard that the standard is not so cool, so it's not worth it. So I wouldn't talk about that. I would only talk about the gold. Now, gold is a $200 one-off to get started and a $50 monthly paid back. Now, don't forget, this is just for club membership. Okay. Now, this money, all that you paid, is paid back to you into your travel pot, and that's like a savings account that you can use to travel in the future. So you contribute that to a travel pot, and it allows you to travel with other perks that comes with it, but we're not going to talk about that. So, or you can get in the business opportunity only. Now, business opportunity says that I am going to refer people to build businesses with me, or I'm going to refer club members, right? And that is $100 one-off, and then $20 on a monthly basis, right? If you were to do both, most people I know do both. Now, this is the reason I said most people love the idea of travel. They like to travel, they like to experience more, and it's great. So they start with $350, and then at the end of the month they pay anything from $60 to $70 to maintain their membership and get their money paid back to them. So this is, again, if you were doing a little disclaimer here, this is what I've noticed. If you were doing only business opportunity with WorldVentures, it's much more of a steeper climb. It's much more difficult to build with just business opportunity. Reason is you don't even know how the product operates, so it's very difficult. So I would say if you were to get involved in this, you just get the travel membership. That makes your life way much more easier, and it makes it a bit more fun, only because of the way the company was built by the founders and the vision they had. Now, Paycation, on the other hand, you come in as a certified travel agent. Now, that is at a core base level of $79.95, just under $80. You can get started, and then you pay $69.95 on a monthly basis to be a certified travel agent. Okay, now, for if you want to promote the concept to other people and get paid for it, you have to, you know, upgrade with a further $20. And that's how it works. So if you look at the cost, business opportunity only, I don't know. It looks like if you do business opportunity only, WorldVentures comes in cheaper to do business opportunity only. Now, however, Paycation has other perks and other things that you can add on to build your base. So, but this is the core. This is how it works. So now, where am I at the moment? I'm with WorldVentures. Now, why did I choose WorldVentures over Paycation? WorldVentures over Paycation, there's about 7 reasons why I decided to go with WorldVentures. Right. Now, number 1 is the simplicity of the compensation plan. Now, I say simple, not easy. It's just simple. It's straightforward. Everyone that comes into WorldVentures comes in to build 2 legs. It works on a binary system. So there's a left team and there's a right team, right? So the compensation plan is built on that. Now, as you grow and you become bigger, they can add an extra leg to give you more volume, and you can do that and start all over again and do it again and do it again. And it's sort of like you build a few different businesses out there. You can build 3, 4, 5. So you can go to a certain level, go all the way to the top, and then start another one, which is good. So there's a re-entry program that you can keep doing. And the membership is also simple. Now, for me, it was simpler for me to go to someone and say, hey, it's a travel club. We're a luxury travel club. All we do is we help you experience more. And it works like a gym membership. You pay your membership dues and then you get to use the equipment. It's the same with WorldVentures. If you love to travel, love to experience more, this is what we can help you do. And that's how it works, right? So for me, it was simple and straightforward. I didn't have to go into the complications, right? Now, again, the leadership vision is the founder's vision is what caught me. Now, what the slogan was is make a living, which is what they told me before I got started. Is the person who introduced me said to me, listen, people that come into this industry come in for one reason. We want a life of freedom, right? We are preached the dream, but most of the times we live a nightmare. So WorldVentures tried to say, you know what, we take the nightmare out, you live the dream, and while you're living the dream, work your backside off to live the dreamer dream. So that caught my attention, and that made me pay attention to what they were saying. And it's also about creating more experiences and more lasting experiences. Now, another thing is that I noticed that Paycation, some leaders were quitting. Last year they had quite a lot of leaders that left. I think last 18 months ago. They've been quiet now. Maybe they're re-strategizing, maybe they're rebuilding things. I'm not very sure what's going on in that camp at the moment, but I personally know of some leaders that have actually gone on and started their own travel company on the side. And for me, that was not a good enough reason to start with a company. I wanted a company with a solid, stable leadership that was able to take us to the next level. Anyway, let's move on to the next point. Next point is leverage. And because the way WorldVentures compensation work, I get to benefit from my downline and also from my upline because we have spillovers. Now, people that I bring in benefit from the effort that I put in. One way or the other, I put people in and they have no place to go. They just have to go underneath them. So you benefit that way, and that helps your volume build up and rank up very quicker. So another thing I considered was the worst case scenario of being with WorldVentures. The worst case scenario was that I was going to book a trip and quit. Now, a lot of people quit this industry, and it's normal, it happens. Now, if I thought of quitting, what was the worst case scenario? I have money stored up for travel. All I have to do is to book a travel, go chill out, and then quit the company. And that's what I was thinking. It wasn't because I was going to quit, but that was my train of thoughts, right? And number 5 was that there was no auto-ship after 4 memberships sold. So after I referred 4 members, I didn't have to pay any auto-ships. I've been part of companies where I have to pay auto-ships and I couldn't move my products, and my products were just stacking up in my shelf, right? And at some point I just gave up the products, right? That's money lost. Now, for me, after 4 members, I'm not paying anything. So it's sort of like free business after a while. So for me, that worked. That was a good selling point for me. Did it take time? Yes, it does. But I didn't have to pay it after a while. And the last reading is that it was just a hunch. You know, sometimes you see something, you just love it. I just loved it. I fell in love with it, but I just had to use my brain to ask these three simple questions. What's the worst case that could happen? What's the best case that could happen? And what's the normal thing that would most likely happen? These are the reasons why I chose WorldVentures over Paycation. Now, if you want to know more about WorldVentures and how we're building, we've got a great dynamic team, growing very strong, growing very fast, and I'm happy to be a part of this team. In fact, I'm excited to be a part of this team because things are popping. So if you want to know more about what we're doing and how we're using certain strategies and nice ways of talking to people, please feel free to reach out to me or click the link below. Go check out the page, and then just click the join button, and somebody in my team or myself will be in touch with you to have a quick chat and point you in the right direction. Otherwise, if you have any questions, just feel free to shoot me a message on Facebook or put a comment below and I will respond to it like I always do. So that's me done, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next video. This is Andy coming from andy@chuka.com. Take care. All right, bye.